Hello everybody, welcome to the second part of my video. Is it wrong to strive for wealth? Okay, I was discussing previously that we should be using the money that God bless us with for His glory. Okay, the accumulation of wealth is not wrong at all the opposite. We should, strive to accumulate wealth and use it for God's glory. Okay, so I want to keep the discussion about this in this second part of the video. That's why I made two parts, because it's a lot to talk about, and I want to cover many points. Okay, well, when we succeed financially, we're helping ourselves first before we help others, and we teach them how to create wealth. Okay, if we want to become good teachers for helping people how they can come out of the slump of the mess they're in financially, we gotta help ourselves first. Okay, and then we set the example and help others and give them the proper education on how to do it, and not how we think it should be done, but how we know it is done. Okay, alright, another principle I want to point out is that getting to a place where you have a lot of money, the process is not wrong if you're doing everything morally right, if you're abiding by ethics. Okay, what's wrong is when you cheat, when you step on people's faces and screw them up, when you take advantage of other people and rip them off in order for you to get there, to be rich. That's selfish. That's loving money more than godly morals, more than people. Okay, when you influence society in a negative way in order for you to attain wealth, that's wrong. Okay, not attaining wealth itself, but the process to get there could be the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. Just make sure you're doing everything right. Okay, you're helping people in the process. That's the best way to get, to be wealthy, when you focus on helping people, because that's really how you extend God's kingdom. When you bless others and when you influence them in a positive way, they start following you. Okay, why do we use the money for? Okay, like I said before in part one of the video, there may be a lot of people who are poor or broke and be the most greediest people on earth. Why? Because the little money they're earning, they're hoarding it up, and they're using it for selfish purpose, and they're using their attitude towards the money is just wrong. Okay, they're using the money and gambling with it and throwing it away, like it's nothing. What are we using the money for? I can have $1 billion and give $1 million a month to the poor. I can have $1 billion and build organizations and buildings to help the people with less resources, to educate them. Alright, so that's key. Alright, why are you using the money for? Okay, we as Christians should have an investment mentality. We shouldn't, it's not biblical to when God gives us money and blesses us with certain amount of money, like the power of the talent, to get that which God gave us and just bury it. And when He comes back, hey, here's what you gave me. And never have an investment mentality of multiplying it so others can be blessed. It's just not biblical. Okay? God calls us to multiply what we have. Okay? So others, people can be blessed and they can do the same thing and teach others to do the same thing. Okay? Another advantage of being wealthy is that we help a lot of people that otherwise we won't help by being poor or broke. Okay? Why do I want to have $100 million? Why? So I can help people from other third world countries, other countries. I can help them financially. I can travel over there because I don't need to work, and dedicate my full time in helping people because I have enough money to do that. I have enough money to build, like I said, build buildings to help people full time now my whole life. Now if I'm poor or broke, I'm gonna have to be working 12 hours a day to survive, and I can't help all those people because I'm myself, I'm not being helped. And I'm teaching that principle to my next generation, and the cycle goes on. Why? Because we have a wrong mentality which is not biblical. We all should strive for first helping ourselves, multiplying what we learn, what we possess, and teaching it to other people. That's the best way to help this world. That's the best way to help the economy, and that's the best way to actually spread the gospel. Okay, now money is a tool. It's not the only tool to spread the gospel, but it's a big tool to spread the gospel. All right. So, another advantage of having a lot of money, we pay off our expenses without having to get into debts, without owing. Okay, because when we get to debts, we start struggling, and we become slaves of our bills, of our debts. Why would we want that? Okay, the Bible says, owe no man but love. Paul says that. Okay, so we should strive to owe nobody but love. If we're gonna buy a car, we pay it cash. I'm not saying that being in debt is wrong. I have debts, you know, but I'm learning. What I'm telling you, I have learned it, and this is what that's my goal, to be debt free. I want to be in a position in life where I can buy a house cash. Why would I get myself in debt? You know, it doesn't make sense. That way I can help other people more easily because I don't have to be struggling to survive. All right. So one of our priorities should be to make more money. Makes sense? To make as much money as we can. Not adore it, not be enslaved by it. Like I said, money should be our servant, not the other way around. We serve God, okay? But we should, as Christians, have the goal of making as much money as we can, okay? The key is good stewardship. Okay, I can be the richest man in the world, but I can be a good steward for God and use that money for good purposes. Okay, and I leave a good legacy, not only materially, but education wise to my next generation to follow. All right, so I'm gonna leave it here. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of Bible verses that I can cover. I just want to make a max of 10-minute video, so I'm not gonna keep elaborating, but don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube video, and I hope it makes sense what I said. So God bless.